Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the moments in Disney or Pixar films that, intentionally or not, went a bit too far.
Remember, I'm just a couple of blocks away.
Number 10, Don't Go There, Hercules. When first announced, many assumed Hercules was going to be heavier on the action and lighter on the laughs, but the final product proved them wrong.
There was Achilles. Now there was a guy who had it all. The build, the foot speed, he could jab, he could take a hit, he could keep on coming. But that first slug in the heel is! He barely gets nicked there once and kaboom! He's history.
The film is chock full of humor, not all of it aimed at the younger set. Case in point, as Meg and Hercules find themselves in a romantic garden, we hear about the day they've just had. Dinner sounded like fun, but that production of Oedipus Rex inspired a parental problems jest from Hercules.
What a day. First that restaurant by the bay, and then that play, that Oedipus thing? Man, I thought I had problems.
Most younger viewers won't understand that Oedipus unintentionally ended up killing his father and getting too close to his mother. Likewise, Hermes' quip about Narcissus, we know what he's talking about, but don't tell the kiddies.
Fabulous party. I haven't seen this much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself.
Number 9, Kronk strategically placed tent, The Emperor's New Groove. This one is a bit open to interpretation, but it's too good not to include. The Emperor's New Groove contains zany humor, much of it courtesy of its terrific voice cast.
Hi, don't I know you?
I don't think so.
Wrestled you in high school.
I don't remember that, no.
No? Metal show?
No.
Oh, I got it. Miss Narca's interpretive dance, 2 semesters. I was usually in the back because of my weak ankles. Come on, pal, you gotta help me out here.
No, look, I don't think we've ever met, but look, I gotta go.
Don't worry, I'll think of it.
This moment, however, is a visual. Kronk, the shall we say dim-witted and definitely oversized henchman of the evil alchemist Yzma, is seen snoring peacefully in an itty-bitty tent. Well, at least a part of him is covered by that tent, because Kronk, in typical comic character tradition, is depicted with physically exaggerated proportions. Some viewers think the tent is placed over a piece of the anatomy that often tents itself. Others say, nah, it's just his knees. We leave it up to you.
He must have taken him back to his village, so if we find the village, we find him, and if we find him, we find Cusco. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Number 8, The Minister's Swollen Knee, The Little Mermaid. You'd think that during a scene in which our title heroine has to stop the wedding of her beloved to a villainous imposter, people would be too busy to notice any little improprieties.
Well, Eric, it appears that I was mistaken. This mystery maiden of yours does, in fact, exist.
Well, you'd think wrong. When the mesmerized Prince Eric and the disguised sea witch Ursula begin their wedding ceremony, some people let their gaze shift to the minister officiating at this wedding. And many who did so noticed that he seemed a little more excited about the ceremony than is proper. There's a bulge in his midsection, but it could just be his very knobby knee. Still, intentionally or not, it comes across to many as a misplaced appendage. Taking no chances, Disney removed it from later releases of the film. Number 7, multiplying, Zootopia. Zootopia was a smash hit, perhaps at least partially because of its clever mixture of anthropomorphic cartoon and buddy cop comedy. Judy Hopps is the first rabbit police officer in the big city of Zootopia. She may be from a small town, but she knows how to play the urban game.
I stood up for you, and you lied to me. You liar!
It's called a hustle, sweetheart. And I'm not the liar. He is.
Hey!
Needing to enlist conman Nick Wilde to help her on a case, she cleverly traps him into confessing to tax evasion and leverages that to get his help. Along the way, she makes an offhanded reference to the fact that bunnies are known for multiplying.
Felony tax evasion. Yeah, $200 a day, 365 days a year. Since you were 12, that's 2 decades, so times 20, which is 1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
Adults will know that's a reference to the many children rabbits often produce. Kids will just be laughing at her tricking Nick.
Actually, it's your word against yours. And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be selling popsicles is the prison cafeteria. It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Number 6, lightning gets flashed, Cars. Puns and double entendres are a big part of many comedies, but sometimes they can go a little far when used in kid-oriented entertainment. In Cars, Lightning McQueen is attempting to make the jump from rookie racer to legitimate star. After an early race, Lightning meets a couple of ardent fans. Mia and Tia are Mazda Miata twins, who are thrilled to meet their hero. They even go so far as to flash their headlights at Lightning, and his response indicates that flashing in his world is similar to flashing in ours.
I'm Mia. I'm Tia. We're like your biggest fans. Good job!
I love being me.
And the fact that these twins appear to be on the young side makes Lightning's smug reaction a bit distasteful.
We love you, Lightning!
Number 5, size doesn't matter. Frozen. If it wasn't clear before, the chemistry in the Frozen sleigh ride scene makes it certain that Anna and Kristoff are endgame.
Hang on! We like to go fast.
I like fast.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Get your feet down. This is fresh lacquer. Seriously, were you raised in a barn?
No, I was raised in a castle.
This is especially true from the interplay between the two as Anna explains how she became engaged to a man she'd only just met. The back and forth dialogue is so fast at times that you'd be forgiven if this little sly reference didn't register at first.
What's his last name?
Of the Southern Isles.
What's his favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Best friend's name?
Probably John.
Eye color.
Dreamy.
Foot size?
Foot size doesn't matter.
But given Anna's vehemence about foot size not mattering, we can't help but think she knows about the supposed correlation between feet and manliness. Later in Frozen 2, we also get a little glimpse into Anna's playtime preferences.
1 hour. You get this for 1 hour.
That's okay. I prefer you in leather anyway.
Number 4, bearing it in the background, The Rescuers.
It's most important we get to Devil's Bayou.
Well, now, will you just keep your shirt on?
No one noticed this little naughty bit until The Rescuers came out on home video. It seems to have been an inside joke slipped into the film by who we may never know. Anyway, in what is a very well-animated action scene, Bernard and Miss Bianca are flying around on the back of an albatross as part of their mission.
Goggles down.
Check.
Wing flaps down.
Check.
Tail feathers.
Double check.
At one point, in what appears to be only a few frames at most, a picture of a topless woman pops up behind the mice. It's too fast to have been caught in the original release, and when discovered, the folks at Disney took steps to correct it in future copies.
Just went through a red light.
Oh, I do that all the time, darling. Now, come on. Stop worrying.
Number 3, Mushus' X-ray vision, Mulan. One of the most memorable scenes from Mulan is the meeting between the warrior and the dragon Mushu. Once he's actually seen, Mushu doesn't seem like such a big deal, but his compact size belies his larger-than-life personality. Much of it is courtesy of Eddie Murphy.
Who am I? Who am I? I am the guardian of lost souls. I am the powerful, the pleasurable, the indestructible Mushu.
While most of this sequence is harmless, there's one questionable exchange involving Mushu's claim of X-ray vision. The moment can't help but feel invasive, but at least Mulan has the opportunity to show the dragon that pervy behavior is not acceptable.
My powers are beyond your mortal imagination. For instance, my eyes can see straight through your armor.
Mushu isn't through, of course, getting off a comment later that implies Yao has erectile issues. Funny and effective, and thankfully it passes children right by.
I ain't worth my time, chicken boy.
Chicken boy? Say that to my face, you limp noodle!
Number 2, Genie's honeymoon comment, Aladdin and the King of Thieves. When Robin Williams was in front of a microphone, there was no telling what might come out of his mouth.
Trapped by his own greed. I was so stupid to think I could change him.
Trying to show him a better life wasn't stupid, Al.
Leaving him alone with the parrot, that was stupid.
That seems to have been the case here, with a quick aside tossed off just as Aladdin and Jasmine's wedding gets interrupted. A bunch of bad guys upset the proceedings, and when they surprise an elephant, the animal's movements cause something like a small earthquake. Cue Williams, who delivers a comment that is definitely sexual in nature.
I thought the Earth wasn't supposed to move until the honeymoon.
It's inappropriate, but definitely funny, and it helps to detract from the lesser quality animation of this direct-to-video sequel.
How they trampled the carpet! That's a little redundant. So this isn't a bad day for you, really, is it?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Buzz feels new feelings, Toy Story 2.
Ma'am, well, I just wanted to say you're a bright young woman with a beautiful yarn full of hair. A hair full of yarn. It's, I must go.
Well, aren't you the sweetest space toy I ever met?
Male anatomy jokes do tend to pop up, so to speak, with surprising frequency in Disney films. And we end our list with another one. In Toy Story, Woody's name by itself could conceivably fall into this category, and his reaction to Bo Peep's invitation leaves little doubt as to what is on his mind.
I wanted to thank you, Woody, for saving my flock.
Oh, hey, it was, nothing.
What do you say I get someone else to watch the sheep tonight?
Hell yeah.
But that's much more controlled than Buzz Lightyear's little unexpected reaction to seeing Jesse's acrobatics in Toy Story 2. Mind you, it's intended to be flattering, and it does get a laugh, but try explaining to your child why you're chuckling over it. What Disney moments went over your head as a child that you kind of love today? Let us know in the comments below.
101.
101? Well, where did they all come from?
The whole Pongo, you old rascal.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.